So hey guys, welcome to the second part of the video. So in the last part we created the base model .dart and the item model .dart. So today we'll creating the rest of the models. So first of all, let me create a new file inside the model folder. So it would be the image model, which would basically have the image of our movies or the posters. So image model .dart, and this model is not that long, so we can just finish it. So first of all, we need to create a class and image model, and inside it we'll need an aspect ratio, then string, which would give us the path, so file path, and then the height, and also so we have the height and the width, the vote counts, and the file path, and also the aspect ratio. Now we'll create the image model dot from JSON. We'll parse the images from the JSON body. So the aspect ratio would be parsed JSON aspect ratio, and then we need the file path, which will be parsed JSON file path, and then height, which should be then we need to provide the vote count, and the width, and after that we'll be needing a list. So let us create a list which would be static list image model, So inside this map item we'll return the image model, and here to dot to list, and here this one would be static in small. So our image model is set, and we have the height, the aspect ratio, and the vote of the image, which will be provided by the JSON body, and we have a list and we will map the image model from the JSON body to this list. And so our image model dot dart is finished, and after that we need some more models, and then the next one would be the general model. So let's create the general model. So inside the model folder I'll just write here general model dot dart. So so inside the general model, first of all we'll create a class general model. Inside this we'll provide an ID and a string which would give the name, and let's create this from general model dot from JSON string parsed JSON. ID will be equals to parse JSON. ID name will be equal to parsed JSON name, and after that we'll create the list. So right here, so static list general model from JSON array list JSON array, and inside of it let's return JSON array. Wait a minute, I'm getting some error. So inside this will return a JSON. No, it would be the general model dot JSON, and this one we need to append this to the list. So to list. So our general model is also finished, and after that we'll create another new file, and we'll name it as some movies which let's say belong to collection model dot. So this is going to show which movie belongs to which collection. So let's create this. So first of all, class, and this should be belong to collection model, and inside of it need an ID, then the name, then poster path, and then the backdrop path. So to collection. Parsed JSON. So we are giving here a conditional. So if the parse JSON, that means the JSON data comes out to be null, then we'll return nothing. So return. So as you guys can see, if the JSON data is null, so there would be the movie would not belong to any collection category or in any or the collection model. So we'll just return nothing, and after that so we would have to create a default value, so that the value would be assigned to these parameters only if the parse JSON or this is return null. So let us create the values. So first of all, the ID. So if the parse JSON data is returned null, then this value would be assigned to our ID. So it would be ID. So double question mark in Dart is for suppose if some value returns null, then the default value which should be assigned to the variable is called is annotated by this double question mark. So the default value would be 0. So as you guys can see, the default value of our ID would be then 0. Similarly, we have to do this for our other variables. So parsed JSON name, so will be and then the poster path, then the backdrop path, so our belong to collection model dot is finished, and after that we need some more models. So the next one would be, so the next model would be the movie detail model. So let's create uh, the movie detail model dot dart, and let's create the class. So class movie detail model. So this should extend the base model, so extends base model, and inside of this we'll need some parameters. So bool, then string backdrop path and belong. So we'll need to import the belong to collection model, so which is automatically being imported out here as I type it. So belongs to collection, and after that, so this model would basically provide the detail page of the movie. So if we click on one of the card, then we will get the details about the movie, its ratings, the description, etc. So let's generate model generators. String original title popularity stir path release date and revenue. So we need to create a few more models which we have not created right now, like the production company model and also the spoken language model, whether which language the movie would be. So let us quickly create those, then we'll continue out here. So uh, inside the model folder, I'll create another model which would be production company dart, and then the next one would be spoken language dart. I think this all are going to be our final list of models, and yes, we need another model which would be the country the movie is produced. So production country model dart, and that's it. So our models are the files are the list is finally complete. So this will be our models. So so let's continue, and let's first go to the production company. So model, so out here class production company model, and then inside it we need id, the the logo of the production company, and the name, and then the origin, country, power station ID, name, parsed JSON name, then we'll need a list, so static list production company model from I don't know why I'm making so much typing mistakes, so pardon me for that. List JSON array to list. So the production company model is finished, so let me just rename it. I did, so it should be production company model, and so it's so this one is completed, and then we'll just save it and we'll move on to the spoken language class. So let's create a class. So class spoken language, so parameter would be the ISO 639. So if you guys are confused uh, before also, what is this ISO 639 one? So this is actually some code for to classify some languages. So this is nothing but a code, and then just give the name. After that, it's static. So our spoken language model is also finished. So I forgot to put the models behind it. And after that, moving back to the production country model. So class production, and inside of it I'll just give string, then the name, production country model from and after that we'll create the list. Item return production country model dot from JSON item to list. So our models are completed. We only need to include this in our movie detail model.dart. So let's go back to movie detail model.dart, and here Let's give the production company the list of production company. So production company model, then production so this will be a list, and the same I will just, but this one would be the production country model. Countries model, and so after that, after our runtime, we need the let's include the spoken uh, language model. Just list. After that, string status, then the tagline, title, after that we have to parse the data. So this is a big part. Oh, actually, this one should be not like this, but belong. Since this is a model, so belong to collection model dot from JSON uh, parsed JSON parsed JSON belongs collection, and after that the budget and then the genres. So this is also a model, so genre model from JSON wait a second. There's some this one should be JSON array. Okay, and after that home page. Home page. And after that, the overview. Popularity. Poster path, and after that production. Oh, the production company would be like thought. So this one would be a production countries. Okay, and after that the release date. and after that for the spoken languages model, so spoken language from JSON array, JSON spoken languages. And foot count. So guys, our model is finally finished, and as you guys can see, we have all our models out here. So in the next part of the video, or the part 3, we we would build the blocks. So um, we are going to build the blocks, and then we are going to fetch the data from the API. So we'll also create the API resources. So I'll see you guys in the next part, and do subscribe to my channel to get notified for the latest videos. So till then, see you in the next part.